It's the Black Aaron broadcast. It's the Black Aaron podcast. It's the Black Aaron broadcast. You know,
Dude, technology is exponential, man.
Yeah.
You already know, bro.
Are you into conspiracy theories, bro?
I'm down to learn. I am open to taking that.
That would be so cool. I'm wondering.
I'm not no Eddie Bravo or anything like that.
You watch?
I'm not an Eddie Bravo type.
You watch Joe Rogan?
Oh yeah. Of course.
Joe Rogan's
a staple.
Cool, man. It is a staple. It got me into kind of podcasts, I guess.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Dude, you know who's really cool? Adam Carolla.
Oh, Adam Carolla. Yeah.
Because he had the
dang. What's he been doing? Doing his thing.
I saw him on Daily Wire, and I saw him on Rubin. So the Dave Rubin show, and they're both really good. He's got a very interesting kind of background and stuff. Just dirt kind of I wouldn't say dirt poor, like, lower class, white guy, whatever. But he wasn't like, he didn't grow up rich. Like he said, like his dad wasn't around. He had his mom, but then his mom didn't, like, I don't know if she was sick or just didn't really take care of herself.
Damn, you are a true fan,
or
like, admirer. Whenever you hear about the research, or you obviously did the research, or the Google.
I watched. I was watching it yesterday.
It's awesome. Like, yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah,
when you're into it, dude, you just go.
Yeah, but I like him. I like him a lot. He's just kind of keeps it real. He used to do street fights.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was a boxing trainer. Like he graduated high school, and he went to, like, he said, digging ditches, which he worked in construction. He basically showed up to construction site, he said, and then he started
just dig.
They were like, go do this, and it was like rip up some weeds, and then he's moving dirt piles.
Oh, Caltrans. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know what's
I'm just playing.
Is Caltrans like the
the dudes that are on the side of freeways and all that stuff.
Oh, but aren't they kidding?
Yeah,
aren't they in trouble? Like, aren't those people?
Some people actually work for it, but then, like, if you see a van, if you see a van right next to all the gear, or all the heads, then they're in trouble. You got to see the van though, pulling like a cart of, like, pitchforks, not pitchforks,
pitchforks.
But all the hose and
I brought
the digging
water.
Tools.
That's not helpful.
Oh, that sucks. I brought half water.
No.
Would you like to share? Just kidding.
You want to share? It's like the first day of kindergarten. You want to share my cookie?
Hey, I like your jacket. You want to share?
Let's do that. Let's talk about what are your do you have any God, let me turn that off. Do you have any memories of, like, fond childhood memories of like,
I don't know about
really, like, even like kindergarten or preschool? Like, I can remember pretty far back.
Oh, really? Like, wow, that's awesome. I mean, I remember like the shameful things that happened in preschool.
What were the shameful things?
Like, you make a duty in your pants type of deal. Like, you're like 4 or 5. Five is kindergarten.
What are you talking about? Just the other day, I was
like, just the other day, dude. After, like, that last shot of whiskey, that
preschool.
That's grown men. That's grown men issues.
I was in downtown HB the other day, and I just, No, I wasn't.
I mean, it was Thanksgiving weekend, so I feel like that it's allowed.
I put my pants when I'm sober, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need to be drunk. I don't make excuses. I'm an adult. I'm a responsible adult. I shit my pants dead sober.
You have the right to do those things and to clean up after yourself. Absolutely. Do what you want, man. Freedom of defecation.
Freedom of defecation?
Sure,
freedom
dude.
of defecation.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's what.
That's definitely on some kindergarten level type.
They freed us.
Stuff.
They freed my people so we could defecate on ourselves. Freedom, because they went from proclamation. What was it? Proclamation.
Proclamation.
Emancipation Proclamation to
Yikes.
Freedom of defecation.
I don't even like that word, dude. I don't even know why I said it right now.
What word? Defecation?
Yeah. What word?
Self-deprecating?
Deprecating. Yeah, self-deprecating.
Self-deprecation. Can we look up that word real quick? Because I feel like
if I had internet, the Google would be.
We can both Google, even though no one here can see it. And I would love to be able to, like, split screen with my Google searches.
Uh-huh.
And also like us, like what we're doing. I just think it's just a defecation, a discharge of feces from the body.
Oh my goodness,
that's wrong. That's not the one I was depreciating. It's like when you on yourself
deprecating. DEP.
Oh,
not DEF.
Damn, were you a major, an English major?
Absolutely. I mean, I took creative writing in college, but I was definitely not an English major. Wait. I was searching, soul searching at that point.
What in college?
In college, in college, you're not sure. You're like undeclared for like 10 years.
Dude, I could have had a
maybe not 10 years.
Damn doctorate by now from Orange Coast College, Orange Coast Community College. Yes.
That's awesome.
I could have easily had a doctorate from Orange Coast.
Dr. Aaron Black. That has an awesome ring to it. I just want to point that out.
I got my doctorate in liberal arts.
Liberal arts?
Out of Orange County. Yes. And
Orange County.
Yeah, man. Where are you from?
I live in Cerritos. So basically border of Orange. Border of Orange County, LA County. Well, I mean, even though it's in LA County.
Because if you take beach, you can go down beach. Like you go from like Huntington to. It's weird. There's like that weird city that you don't actually see, but you pass.
There's a few of those. Dude.
It's like It's like Oceanside or
Ocean.
It's some weird. Like you can find it on a map. I don't.
Sure, Google Maps.
As soon as you start seeing the meth addicts.
There you go. Then you know
the 405, and before you transcend into the hell that is Westminster.
Into the hell?
No, it's not hell. I'm sorry for Westminster people, but then you go in like Buena Park and Stanton, and eventually you get to Cerritos, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Next city over from Buena Park, or put it this way, I used to go to a gym in Buena Park, and it would take me like under 10 minutes to get there. So, I don't know if it's like the next city over, but I'm really bad at geography.
Yeah,
like, I still have the ways. I still have the ways to get home. Sometimes
I stopped using Waze.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like it'll take you on like a deer path if you're not careful. That's what's wacky about that app. I think.
I feel like it stopped because like they do updates and it starts changing stuff like ads, or I feel like it starts trying to like take you routes to go past stuff that you don't need to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Past.
Yeah,
and,
that sucks.
It starts doing weird like, oh, do you have an internet connection when you have an internet connection?
I think it gives you the
calculating route. It's like, oh, I don't know.
I think it's designed to give you the fastest way there, but not the most stress-free way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it might be a battle to get there quick, but you will get there, I guess, optimally.
Optimally, eventually. So can we get this word real quick? The
self-deprecating?
Deprecating.
Yeah. DEP.
DEP.
REC.
REC.
That's the extent of my spelling bee skills.
Deprecate it. So okay. Past tense, deprecated, express disapproval of.
Self.
He sniffed. Oh yeah, deplore, abhor, detest, despise. Okay, so it's just self-hate and misery.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so comics are always self-deprecating.
Oh,
that's what I was gonna say. I want to
and then they turn it into funny.
That's
amazing.
Take the tears and turn them into laughs.
Exactly. That I mean, dude, I had this conversation with a homie.
Yeah.
Like just about stand-up in general. Like, dude, that's like got to be the hardest thing. One of the hardest things, I guess. I'm not gonna say the hardest thing, but like you got to elicit a positive response from your audience. Talking about probably negative things and obviously positive.
Yeah, I think they're modern day. I think comics are actually modern day philosophers.
Yeah,
because one of them, because they talk about a lot of the most important and controversial topics of the day of contemporary society, but at the same time they take it and they'll put some funny on it, they'll put some reason on it.
Yeah,
they'll make you laugh at stuff you probably shouldn't laugh at, that's socially acceptable in that room for that time. It is like Jim Jeffries.
Yes,
dude,
absolutely,
he's a savage.
Yeah,
he actually he tripped up. That guy Jordan Peterson.
Yeah,
he tripped him up in an interview, and he did it good. And I like Jordan Peterson
in an interview, like on a podcast.
On the Daily, one of the political show, and it's like the little side thing.
Yeah.
And what he did was like they were having the debate or the conversation talking about the cakes and should store owners be forced to make cakes for gay couples if that's against their beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously in my head I'm like, who cares about who you're making the fucking cakes for? Get your money. But free market economy, you can't force somebody to do labor, to provide you a service if they don't want to. It's against their beliefs.
Right.
So fine. So he was like asking Jordan Peterson that, and he's like, well, I don't know. Maybe they shouldn't be forced to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of like feeling like, yeah, they shouldn't be forced to do it. And he's not like anti-gay or anything, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, whatever. And then he said, and he brought up, well, what about, back in, I guess like the civil rights times where they didn't want to serve black people.
Okay.
But today they want to serve them because of their sexual preference, but back then they want to serve them because of their skin color.
Mm-hmm.
And then he really caught him on it. And he's like, oh, I might have to rethink that, now that, because that's what I like about him. Even if he feels like he's wrong or confused, like he'll say like, oh,
yeah.
And I thought about that too. And I didn't think about it. I was like, shit. I was like, that's a little more, that goes a little deeper than I had originally thought, just looking at it. Like, just make them the fucking
changing how you
cake,
think.
or don't make them the cake. Okay, you don't have to make them the cake. But then, it wasn't okay back in the day. I mean,
it wasn't about cake.
I'm not going to make no cake for you, dirty monkey.
You're like, whoa, all right. Well, that sucks because cake is awesome.
It's the same.
Because everybody loves cake.
It's kind of the same. It's kind of like the same thing.
Uh-huh.
It is. It's like, I don't know. I don't.
Jordan Peterson, that's the intellectual dude who's
from
like
Canada.
He had something to say about
a bit
legislation.
It started some Canada legislations. Bill C something. What was it?
Fact checker.
C.
Google is the fact checker.
Jordan Peterson.
Right.
Pretty soon, don't worry. Bill C-16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, all this stuff comes up.
Sure.
So what it was is it was saying it was like compelled speech. The government, or I don't know if it was the actual government or like some committee at the school, was essentially government, state, organization, whatever, was saying that you have to refer to other individuals as whatever their preferred genders are outside of obviously the binary male female. Mm-hmm. And you would have to refer to them as that. You don't have a choice. Like if you don't, it's almost hate speech, it's violence, it's like you're slighting them. So he was like, I'm not gonna
you have to say this.
You have to say this. And he was like, so I will not be. He didn't have a gripe with those people.
Mm-hmm.
He had a gripe with the legislation that the government was coming up with to protect these people, But that was the issue, and he kind of stood his ground on it because he believed it was like a kind of a freedom of speech issue.
Oh man, so he probably got a lot of flack.
Freedom of speech is kind of, and the more I like read or watch stuff, freedom of speech is kind of like the foundation of literally every other freedom we have. That is like kind of a natural right, like that's inalienable.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Constitution outlines rights you already have. It does not give us rights. Otherwise, those rights would have been derived from the government. And in that case, they can just decide whatever else they want about you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting heavy at 11:30 a.m.
What time is
Let's
it?
Let's go.
11:24. And I mean, I'm
glad I had that coffee.
Yeah, dude. I didn't have no coffee. I'm probably going to drink like a ton of coffee
after
this because I got to finish my statement of purpose.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're
USC.
applying. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, what else do I got to lose? I mean, shit, if I could get in.
Man, do your thing.
They got this music industry program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, obviously you're in the music industry. I'm trying to go to school to just get a piece of paper. But how deep are you in the music industry, bro?
How so?
I don't know.
Are you talking about like what am I currently working on? Things like that? Working on myself as of late. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're always working on that's good, man.
You gotta grow, right? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's gotta grow all the time, constantly. No, man, just kind of hanging out. Obviously rocking with you guys at this beautiful campus.
Yeah.
For the most part. And you know that I do stuff with Caesar at the shelter. That's really where it's at right now. And on top of that, I'm chilling at the house with the family. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, I did like, I guess, get all my training, from some of the, I'd even say some of the most underrated engineers like in that industry right now.
Yeah.
I used to work for a producer in Hollywood, and you guys, they're the real ninjas over there. Anything that I do in class, when we have class, that's all from the training I received from those guys, and obviously learning from that crew, and Caesar and Josh and them. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's I guess
I work for a producer Big Bro,
Big
Harmony
Bro.
Samuels. Yeah,
Harmony. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's worked on. I mean, the probably like the newest thing they came out with, or that they've produced, is one of the Janet songs, or the recent Janet track, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, dude, honestly,
that sounds familiar.
Dude, honestly, they're just killing it, and like anything that I've
Harmony Samuel.
Basically anything that I show you guys is probably from them. Whoops.
Oh,
none of that is me. It's really.
What do you mean it's none of it?
Really
like
all the guys.
Just stuff that you're working on.
Okay,
like
put it this way: when I was interning when I was interning over there, like, dude, it was a battle for me. And so I worked for a producer, but he had his own studio, and he also had his own engineering squad.
Yes.
So that's what I interned for them.
Okay.
And it was just
you interned for the squad.
Yeah. Well, for Harmony,
for the squad.
Definitely for H, but yeah, because one of the guys who actually graduated here ahead of me, he was like, "Hey man, come to the studio. I'm working with this new producer dude," and I was like, "Dude, yeah, I'll come check it out." Ended up interning for a while, and I was still going to hear at the time that I remember. But yeah, man, like, it was trial by fire for myself, because I'm not the most like take initiative kind of person, you know what I'm saying? So
really,
yeah, I mean, at least I feel like I'm not.
I don't know. I feel like you get stuff done, obviously.
Yeah. Well, shoot, good. Yeah. It's all. I mean, I put it up to just me learning from all these guys, man. Like I wouldn't be able to do what I do or whatever, especially like give you guys the knowledge that you learn in class if not for all these guys. So these guys, and obviously Caesar and Josh over here at school. So yeah. And that's just a good reminder too, man. I'm trying to get one of the guys to come to class, and I still gotta ask Caesar and them, but hopefully one of the guys. I totally forgot. like it was supposed to be, I think, last month. We're trying to have one of the guys from the team come through and speak in class. So
from that, like, Harmony Samuels,
from that squad,
okay,
but hopefully they're still available. I'm gonna hit them up soon before we get out of here. I feel like we got like a week left in school.
No,
there's more than that.
There's like 2.5 maybe.
Wow, not a lot of time, but we'll see if we can make that happen, because dude, you guys need to hear what they're what they're working on, or what they're experiencing, whatever they're working on, and what they have to say. And they're just awesome, like crazy squad, working hard in the music industry, working with those type of artists like Janet and all that. Through them I was able to work with people like Ariana Grande and Sierra. It was just that industry, and it was really fast paced, and like in the beginning it was just really rocky for myself, but you learn, you pick it up, and then you keep it rolling. Like
that's what I was going to ask. I was like, what has been the hardest, most difficult thing working in the music industry?
Catching up on sleep. No, trying to stay awake. How about that? Because
late.
Yeah, late sessions. You guys know how it goes. That's just creativity never really sleeps if you think about it. So yeah. To me, at least for myself, that was just one of the things. It was a little bit harder to get used to.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, there was this one time, I think I was still interning. Like I was on the way home from obviously the studio. Driving from North Hollywood to back home to Cerritos. And it was I don't know if you noticed about like LA freeways at night. They start shutting things down and diverting exits. And
I've been there. Like it was like the one exit I always take,
and then they close it, and you're
and
like,
I'm just like, where the hell am I going
and then
now?
And then you're like half asleep in the middle of the night, at least for me. And then I remember there was like this gnarly jam, and I was just like pretty much asleep while driving. Terrible. And I actually freaking crashed into.
Wow.
It wasn't like super crazy, but
you
I totally just like, oh, boom, whoops, my bad. Ever since then, I've been like, if we ever have a late night, I would have to drink coffee or some sort of energy drink. I used to drink a lot of energy drinks, not anymore, but just to kind of be like, oh man, I don't want that to happen again. That sucked.
Wow.
I think I did total the car.
Wow.
I think I did total that car.
I'm glad you're
we're still here, man.
safe.
But I just remember, but that was my bad. If you're tired, don't drive. Go to sleep. Go pull over, or take a nap, or take some take a Monster, Red Bull, or both.
Yeah, I almost fell asleep. I'm pretty sure, like the first semester in this program, like I'm pretty sure I think I fell asleep, like driving home, like in and out, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was like just driving home, and then I was just like, wait, what was I just?
Yeah.
I didn't ever crash, thank God, but like definitely kind of exhausted. I don't know how I'm even up these past couple days.
Yeah, dude, just stash a 5-hour energy in the car. I don't know. I don't even think those things are healthy, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not healthy.
I don't even think that. Yeah, I can't. It's all created in a lab or something.
Yeah,
can't be good.
I can't.
But it'll keep you awake.
Is there anything you're working on now that you're excited about?
Working on a couple of things with the homies. Pretty much the homies.
Yeah.
But yeah. I was gonna say I don't have a social media right now, but. Yeah. You'll know what it is once I get the social media up and ready.
Yeah,
I've just been like off. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
everyone's on it. I guess I don't want to say I'm like off the grid, but hey, it's not helping. I guess it's not really helping, especially if you're working, especially in the working industry. You got to do all that stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah,
you mean all the social media stuff.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you're rolling your eyes because you already know. So
yeah, it's like I need to kind
of gotta have it. I mean, it's free promotion, right? Like,
yeah,
sort of, but. You're trying to make things happen, yeah. You gotta hit all those channels. But yeah,
how do you how do you balance your work with like home and like family and like helping out? Like what keeps you?
Oh man, well that's the thing actually. Like I'm focused on family right now.
Yeah,
that was a big part of why I'm not at that North Hollywood studio right now because I was having trouble with that. Just the balance because that it's full on. Once you're in the game, you're like on. Like
once you're in,
yeah. Like if you care about your career, that's the focus. I mean, like how do you become great at something? You do it every day. So
yes,
yeah, like literally every day. So I mean, that's why it's a little hard to do that. I'm not the guy to ask to answer that at all because, I can never really focus on like do everything at the same time kind of thing. Like I've never been that dude. Like I'll dabble in like a little bit of everything, but I'll yeah, I don't know. Getting tongue tied on that.
Yeah, but I mean,
I guess I don't have the answer to that. You need to find bigger, better people for that kind of summation, I guess. Because I was like, what? I wasn't the guy for that.
I think you're a great person to ask because I mean, you've worked. How long have you worked in the music industry?
Well, I entered when I was coming to school here. It was 20. I think I graduated 2012, so that means I was here about 2010. But I definitely interned like around that time. So, hey, wasn't even that long ago. I feel like, but that was my first start. The internship, I had nothing to like. I wasn't even considering like working in music. You know what I mean? Music,
really?
Working specifically just in music or especially recording. Like,
what'd you want to do at the time then?
Maybe like you said earlier, absolutely nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely nothing.
Just chilling, just taking everything, and no.
Yeah.
I was, dude. I feel like I've been undecided for the better part of all this, but like through great people and connections and homies, really the homies.
Yeah.
Like you start to find your way in something, and that was a big part. I remember at the studio, like I didn't even say like, hey man, I'm trying to be an engineer. It was more like I went to engineering school. I guess, yeah. Why go to engineering school if you're not trying to be an engineer? But yeah, I don't know. It was never like I was never like, hey guys, I want to do this. Yo, I just want to be a mixer.
Yeah,
it was never like that, man.
Yeah.
I was one of those. I felt like whatever a place needs.
Yeah, like
they needed. Was a tracking engineer. So that's really what I did, and I did it every day and excelled at that. It just goes with the whole. To get good at something, you do it every day, and that's why. They say I'm like fast or whatever.
Yeah,
but dude, that majority of people in that industry are like this.
Yeah, we're just seeing.
Yeah,
you're like one of those people that
because I was trained very well by them, like straight up. The squad is crazy, like
in studio, like special operations.
Yeah,
tracking
exactly. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
We just kind of got a glimpse of you out of the field.
Yeah,
and we're like, whoa, but really, you're like everyone where I come from
at that. Yeah, at that level,
it moves at that level.
Yeah, at that level, that's how it is, and
that's like a standard part of the package.
Yeah, you got to be efficient, quick. Quick turnarounds, things like that. that's just a big part of that industry because, you know, things need to happen quickly. Stuff, you know, it needs to hit radio ASAP, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably not want to speak on that, but that's at least how I felt then, you know, like, yeah.
That's cool, man.
Fast-paced industry.
Yeah, and because it doesn't slow down for you.
Yeah, not at all. You got to keep up. That was the sink or swim part of it. Yeah. I remember I was not a Pro Tools G by any means. I barely knew, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't know nothing, but yeah, it was the learning curve was, oof, you gotta be on it, you know?
How did you get into that situation then, I guess?
A homie. A connection, you know? Yeah.
The homie.
Yeah. My homie Jose, who graduated from here ahead of me, was I think when he was coming to school here, he was interning for the studio. And then after he graduated, obviously he got hired, and then he's like, "Hey man, come through. You want to intern? We're looking for interns." Is, you know, the same story.
It's like
a perpetual, you know what I'm saying? Like it happens. Like
somebody gets in and then they go ahead and grab their friends to get them in too.
and then they try to put their friends in and etc. You know, like,
and then sink or swim.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to make it like it's not like a negative, but you just gotta like if you want to work in it, you know, you really got to do it every day. Yeah. And you know, if you're lucky, you just might be able to work with the artists of that caliber. And I was fortunate enough to be part of that squad at the time, and I got to work with those artists, which is awesome. You know? Yeah. It's cool.
Is there anybody you have worked with you'd like to work again, or
I mean, man, whoever's trying to work, let's go. That's all it is. You know, I look at it like, yeah, like, you know, I'm not like a preference, like, oh man, I can't wait to work with.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to work with everyone. That's what, at least how I feel.
Yeah,
you know,
it seems to be the running energy, like between because I didn't even give you a proper introduction, but this is Michael Geluz. Welcome to the show.
Yo, what's up?
Professor here at our school, and he's been a audio engineer for, I guess, at least the past 6 years.
Pretty recent, actually, if you think about it. Yeah. I mean, before that, I was doing. Like my family had a production company, or has a production company.
Really?
Yeah, and I
thought they did something else.
I used to do like live sound for them.
What?
Like, at shows. Yeah, my dad's a composer /
what
everything. Yeah, man. My dad's pretty G. Yeah, he's a doctor, but his passion is music. You know, like
what?
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
That's actually like a big like how I got into audio, freaking out at a live show, having to help out with the front of the house audio, you know, at a big venue like Long Beach Terrace Theater, things like that, Dorothy Chandler. You know, my family, you know, it's like Filipino cultural, you know, type stuff. But yeah, that was another trial by fire situation. Just like what my hands on the face. This is crazy. Like, and there's just
you're in charge.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
Where was that at? The Long Beach Terrace?
Well, just you know,
or just
a bunch of venues.
Live.
A bunch of live venues, you know, throughout here, I guess.
So your dad was a composer?
Yeah.
What kind of music was he composing?
It's like cultural,
like
Filipino,
like traditional
also,
Filipino.
Yeah, sort of, but with like
kind
of with pop melody. He's like a big melody guy. So,
oh.
You know what I'm saying? He'll put his twist on it. Yeah. Like recently, his some of his compositions got featured at a performance by it's the Filipino American Symphony Orchestra, FASO organization. So
what?
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. It was like a packed house, and it was just cool to see all these opera type singers. You know, it's more like kind of opera and you know, traditional, classical, if you will.
Yeah, classical, Filipino, something. Yeah.
And and it was just cool to see that, and you know, he got props for that from like everyone there. Yeah. I mean, that's where I get, obviously, music comes from, that side of the family.
Oh, so you did have some influence, obviously.
Yeah.
Did your mom do any of that stuff? Or?
Well, I mean, right now they're big choir people, so yeah, they're always doing that thing. So yeah, they both sing in choir.
Okay.
At church constantly. Wow.
So you grew up in church then?
Yeah. Okay. Didn't really perform too much though. Like I remember, like I was part of like, you know, I think I was playing trumpet for like I wouldn't even say like a full year, just because I was like, man, I ain't trying to do this, man. I'm trying to be a rock star. I'm trying to be a rock star, bro. I ain't trying to play trumpet no more. What? This is no, I'm just kidding. Like,
trumpet players don't get girls, man.
This is weak. No, I'm just kidding. No. But I just remember I went through that experience, and that was cool. But yeah, trumpet is not my. Even though that's like the only. But
that is your instrument you play. You're gonna say it's not your strong suit.
No, that's the only instrument that I was actually like. I had any training in, really, like, you know what I mean? Everything else was just self-taught, which is kind of whatever, but sure. Still cool.
Don't hate on the trumpet, bro.
I'm not hating. It's just I think I was more just hating the fact that I was forced to play.
It all comes out now, Dad.
I mean, I'm not really saying, I guess force is a strong word, but it's more like, I guess I'll try that. Didn't dig it. It was cool. It was cool at the time, but whatever. That was definitely not lasting, though.
Did Dad play trumpet?
No, Dad's a piano player. Yeah.
Why didn't he try and get you on the piano?
I'm pretty weak at piano. I'm self-taught in that too, which is probably why.
Well, you're definitely better than me. I have no training. Sometimes I wish, because my mom tried to get my brother to play, and I think he wasn't interested, so she's like sending him to classes.
Yeah.
But I almost wish she'd sent me to classes. But I think I remember younger, like her having issues with that. So I was like, no, I'll just shut up. I don't want to play piano.
Dude, I think my parents tried to put me in a piano, like a lesson, but like I was used to hearing my dad play like freaking pop records from the 80s and whatnot, and like Stevie Wonder and all that cool stuff, and so when I remember, I think this is probably when I was a kid. I remember thinking like, man, I ain't trying to play this right now. This is what as a kid, I ain't trying to learn like these wacky scales, just real stupid like that. But that probably would have been way better than trumpet. I feel like keys is like. Is that the trumpet? That's definitely the trumpet.
I can't really. I don't know how to make trumpet sounds.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it.
Come on, man. Do you know how to make trumpet sounds?
Like, give me a trumpet, I'll make a trumpet sing. No, I'm just playing. But
Chance has what's that guy? Got that guy trumpet.
Donnie Trumpet.
Yeah,
him
and his respect his trumpet game?
Sure, man. I respect their whole movement. Yeah, they did big things. Made it happen for themselves and their families.
INDEPENT.
You're right. Yeah,
I own my own masters.
Hey, you follow
distribution deals. I watched him talk to Joe Budden. It was a very uncomfortable interview.
Was it?
Joe Budden was trying to say that he wasn't independent, and he was saying like, "What is your definition of independent?" And like, because I guess the what's his name? Chance has been doing it already so long that he's like, what's this guy really saying? Because he's like, I'm definitely independent. You know what I mean? Like you have to, like, I think he was considering him not independent because like you still have to work with the big labels, but you get a bigger piece of your pie, like a way bigger piece than like somebody getting a 360 deal or something,
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think they tend to retain control of their own.
Yeah. Like way more control.
Yeah.
And
creative freedom.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where they'll be happy. Like that's where it's at, I guess.
Yeah. But there's no way to get around like publishing houses like, was it BMI or ASCAP? Because like otherwise you just won't get.
Yeah, you won't get whatever money is coming or whatever money is
because they have to go out and collect it.
Yeah,
they gotta go out and threaten everybody.
Yeah, that's their job.
Yeah,
the middlemen. You gotta deal with the middlemen, but sure, man. Yeah.
How much do they get like of people's stuff? Like, does that know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just depends. It varies.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm not a big. I'm not that Asian. I'm not that type of Asian with.
I thought you were Pacific Islander, bro.
Percentages.
What's it gonna be?
Asian Pacific Islander.
Is it what it is? Okay.
Sure.
Is that what it says on the Scantron?
Far East. We from Far East.
Far
East.
Far East. I wasn't gonna do it unless you did.
You from East? We from Far East.
Wait, is that a Big
is.
Trouble? Little no.
Ooh.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
You know that movie?
Are you kidding me,
dude? You're like one of the. Wow, that's
Big
crazy,
Trouble,
dude.
China
that's like my child. I wouldn't even say that's my childhood movie, but that's top 3 for sure.
That's up there.
I mean, dude, a lot of people consider it lame.
Are you kidding me?
But
Kurt Russell,
dude, that was like a I still watch that movie. I'll buy it. I buy it on every format. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, the 80s, the type of movies you were getting out of there, like
Big Trouble in Little China, by the way, that's what that movie is.
Big Trouble in Little China. If you don't know what that is, you're too young to be listening to this mother effing podcast. You're just too young, and I can say motherfucking. So
whatever. I was about to ask that. What's the rating on this?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I put explicit when I uploaded on.
I try not to. I know you guys kind of hear it in class sometimes, but
no, it's okay, man. We forgive you.
Sorry,
dude.
Apologies.
Walter cursed the other day. He said, "Shit." I was just like,
Dr. Waldrop. What did you say?
Waldrop. Oh, I never. I can't believe it. Oh, yeah, man. He said shit. Something like probably some audio or some equipment shit. He's like, "Oh, sorry about that." Oops. But really, seriously, it's trash.
Awesome, cool. So we got that freedom. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Classic. That one's a classic.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Dang. So you're clearly a movie. I don't want to say connoisseur, but let's go.
I'm into movies, man.
There you go.
But movies without music, man.
You know, audiovisual, hand in hand,
dude.
Especially nowadays, dude. Like, I feel like the record ain't nothing without the. You know, like, I mean, obviously the record's gonna be the record, but the video or the visual.
The videos, dude, like, it shows you stuff
hand in hand. Yeah,
that's how Tekashi blew up.
Yeah,
without I don't think his music would have gone anywhere without. Well, not just the videos, but all the hype around him and.
He's a character, you know.
Yeah, he's a character. In order for you to get into the character, you gotta see the narrative.
Yeah, hey, there you go. Yeah, sure.
The media narrative, the YouTube video narrative, the
man,
run-ins with the whatever. That whole
We love the music, but you know, as a business, right? Yeah. You got to attack. I mean, I'm not gonna try to speak like I know about that, but you got to attack it from all angles, and that includes all that stuff.
Yeah, you gotta hit the full spectrum palette taste of whoever's the listeners and stuff.
Sure,
everyone gets different things, get them going and stuff. Yeah. I'm not afraid to say that. I enjoy. I don't like gossip, but except unless it's hip hop gossip.
Okay,
that's essentially what it is.
Yeah,
I remember somebody saying like. Rappers beefing is just two grown men writing poetry to one another back and forth.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But whatever, man. As long as they got bars and some dope beats.
If anything, it's almost like that'll sell itself. That's promotion in its own right. You know, like just the beefing in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw what are do you have a top 5 or top 3?
Top 3.
I'd say top 3. We don't have to go top 5, dead or alive. You could go hip hop, and then we could go just any artist.
Oh man, I'm really bad at this.
Let's do this. Let's keep it simple. Top 3 artists. It could be rap. It could be rock. It could be. Anything.
I was about to. That would have been my next question. What genre?
Oh
dude,
God,
that's just like man.
Screamo.
What's yours? Let's start with yours.
Mine,
because
top 3 artists.
We've never really talked outside of class, have we?
No.
That's why this is awesome.
Okay, so top 3 artists I can't live without. I don't think I can live without Bjork.
Oof.
I think Bjork was important. I'm gonna go ahead and say Glassjaw.
Oh man.
Bjork, Glassjaw. If we're doing top 3 artists, and I'm gonna have to throw some rap.
Oh man, do you remember the band that Daryl Palumbo was in after Glassjaw? That Head Automatica.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that guy's just so. That guy's a beast.
He's cool. They had was it Shrine or
I don't know.
Shiva? Something.
Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, the record. Yeah. That just came out or whatever.
Yeah.
Glassjaw still killing it, dude. That was like,
dude.
Man, I never got to see them when Warped Tour was still cracking.
Ice.
Like I know they played recently too.
They played in Vegas or something not too long, dude.
I think they were out here too. Like just
I almost saw Head Automatica live, but I'm still mad. Yeah. It was like an ex-girlfriend I went with to like a Coachella like 2000, like I don't know. It It was like 2006 or 7 Coachella.
Yeah.
And we camped, and she was taking too fucking long in the morning to get ready to get dressed outside, to get in the tent or whatever.
Yeah.
And I missed Head Automatica.
Oh, dude.
And it was like, yeah, I would have loved to see Glassjaw, but let me just see Daryl Palumbo.
Yeah, with his other band.
I'm beating heart, baby.
Beating hearts, baby. Wow. I get, yeah. Well, that's 2 for 2, man. Yeah, Big Trouble, Glassjaw, dude. All right, we get along.
Yeah. Bjork, Glassjaw. A third one. I mean, I feel like it's corny to say like B.I.G., but he's kind of important. I mean, he kind of in 3. How many albums did he even have? Just 2?
Yeah, but
and some freestyles.
But they are.
But they are like they're good. Those 2 albums are good forever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Timeless. Sure. Timeless.
They are absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, you can debate it if you want, but you're stupid. Dude, timeless.
I would take those 3 as well.
Double album and the single, like Ready to Die and Life After Death.
Yeah,
get out of here. Definitely, because I get feels listening. I almost feel like I'm listening to like some of the tracks on his Ready to Die. I feel like I'm listening to like a screamo album. I'm getting like emotional. Like when he talks about like I forget. I'm a piece of shit, so I should fucking go to hell. What is it?
What's the lyric?
I'm a piece of fucking shit, so I could. What is? I don't remember what it is.
You're a Google away. I say that all the time.
Oh man,
it's so dumb, but I totally say that. Like, hey man, like whenever they're like, "What's this?"
B.I.G.
Bro, you got.
B.I.G.
You have access to the internet 24/7.
Lyrics.
You're Google away.
Which one? B.I.G. lyrics for? I'll just say piece of shit.
Half the records come up.
I should just do Notorious. I gotta do.
Yeah.
Notorious.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Top 3.
Suicidal thoughts. Yes.
Top 3 is
when I die. Fuck it. I want to go to hell because I'm a piece of shit. It ain't hard to fucking tell. Yeah, dude. God, that shit is hard.
Game changers.
Still hard. It feels just even saying it.
Yeah.
He was talking about bringing awareness to mental health issues and suicide before, like when it wasn't cool to talk about depression and stuff. He was talking about depression, but people were like, damn, they need to be hot, dog. I mean, they were, that's now they're all on lean, so they can't really pronunciate.
Depression's out the window, I guess, when you're on that stuff. I don't think you're thinking about it anymore.
Yeah, you're kind of trying to stay ahead of the curve and hedge against depression with
just to get away, man.
Like, pharmaceuticals.
Why take anything? It's to get away.
What's harder is to be freaking sober and deal with your thoughts,
like on your own.
That's the hardest thing. You want to like. I forget. I don't know what it is or what made me think about it, but it's stuck in my head. And it's still in my head. Because I used to party a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in the program, they're like, oh no, man, you're so calm. It's like, dude, I used to party a lot.
Yeah.
I used to kick it pretty hard. And like, oh God, I was thinking about it. Sorry, yeah. I don't know if I read something or heard something. And what it was is they were talking about like anytime you feel that like that you kind of want to escape, and like whether it's through like, I don't know, just smoking a cigarette or drinking alcohol or doing drugs or you're trying to, maybe it's eating food or, taking some pharmaceuticals.
You're dealing with something or you're trying to deal.
Yeah. Like, when there's time you feel like the pressure and you can't deal. So you're like, to like, okay, let me get this or that. Like, if you can just like maybe deal with that moment, you'll be a stronger person because of it. Just like stick it out and like maybe talk it through your head or write it down or I don't know, talk to somebody, but just like
I agree, man. I feel like it sometimes it just needs to get redirected into something.
Yeah,
just as long as it's something
positive, productive.
Right? Yeah,
music, exercise, helping others.
It's got to go somewhere. If you don't redirect it somewhere, it's gonna stay here.
Yes,
and I feel like that's how the post office would happen. Like
what post office?
You go postal.
Oh, yeah,
because then it would just I don't want to say bottleneck, but it would just eventually it's just gonna erupt into something. And if you didn't harness it into something positive, then it could go bad. Like
that's it absolutely does. It's things that go unsaid. Yeah, things that go unsaid, and then you keep it to yourself, and then you like you got 2 people in a couple, and they never really communicate. So then one day, like somebody leaves a dish in the sink or a spoon on the table. They're like, why you
and then just and then it
because it's not about the damn spoon.
It wasn't about that specific moment. It's like everything
secondary.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
the stuff you're not talking about. Yeah, but it's hard to talk about the stuff because that's the truth and it's honest. You'd have to be honest about when you come out. Like when you're being truly honest, you can't just be like one-sided. It doesn't work. Like if you're gonna be honest, like both sides are more than likely. If you talk about it and communicate, and the other person has a say, everything's gonna kind of come out. So
Oof.
Yeah,
let's go.
It's real. Thanks. Notorious B.I.G.
Real talk.
R.I.P. brother, dude. Legend.
Yeah, man.
That's a real legend right there, man.
Yeah. Oof.
Dude, Big L was legit. God damn. I when I started hearing some of his stuff, I was like, wow, this guy's good.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. God, come on, give me your 3. We got we got a few minutes left. Give me your 3.
Biggie's in that category for sure. Dude, that might have been like, when you're, because that was in the 90s when I don't think you could buy a record on your own, right? If you were
under 18. They had that explicit.
That was there
was a fight about Walmart and whether to label them, because before they didn't have that parental advisory.
Yeah,
it was just music. Before the government wanted to get involved, because soccer moms.
What was I watching the other
Soccer
day?
moms, regulators.
I mean, I don't think it has to do with that, but
what?
Like Frank, like was it
Zappa?
Frank Zappa? Yeah, he like stood up in front of like a I don't even know what the organization is, but obviously it's the government. I'll just call it the government. And he's saying, man, like I want, like basically trying to say I need freedom to be artistic and like, things like that. I don't know where I'm going with this, but that made me think about that. But I think it was like, who set up that came up, the whole explicit lyric content labeling, right? Mm-hmm. That was the debate. I think they were saying something about like, Frank Zappa was saying like, well, if I put my lyrics on the actual sleeve, just like the explicit label, right? Is that cool? Like, so that parents will know what kind of content is in my records or whatever. And then that way they can make a better decision on whether or not they're going to allow their kids to see that stuff. Actually printing like entire lyrics I thought that was kind of crazy, but I don't know. Like,
yeah, but then that's like, I barely relying on the government to like,
like they're trying to, children. That's exactly what the debate was or whatever. Or
people are dumb. People are just dumb.
A person is smart.
Give me your top. Okay. Give me your top 3.
We'll go Biggie for sure.
Okay.
Nirvana's up there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like that era.
Yeah, because I get Dave Grohl in there. With yeah. Does that count? Do I get the Foo Fighters if I say Nirvana?
Yeah, man. I'm using them for a project right now.
Dude, man, like genre.
Nirvana.
Definitely
Foo Fighters.
Definitely in the game. See, I would even go if I went classic rock, I'd have to say Zeppelin. Like if we were talking more current stuff, I would definitely say Glassjaw. Dude, I'm all over the place with that. Like
Glassjaw. Have you heard of Plains? Did you give me a third one? I don't want to start talking.
I'll say Glassjaw.
Really?
Dude, I love. Dude,
yeah,
like, wow.
There's not a lot of us.
When I was in bands, these were the guys why we wanted to be in bands for. Does it make sense? Oh man, my bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Shit, that's right, because you were in a band.
Yeah, man, we were. That was the era, like early thousands, before before the tens, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the good old Warped Tour days, dude. I've been to quite a few. Dude, I went to Warped Tour when it was here at school before.
I went to the Warped Tour in Houston in like
awesome.
5, I think.
Oh wow.
The guy, and just segue real quick, the guy who helped do the logistics and originate those, like from the very beginning. I forget his name. He teaches at USC in this program, this music industry program.
Oh, awesome.
I'd love to get in and
there you go, man.
Pick his brain. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like that. Those types of bands were why we really wanted to be in bands. Well, that and Nirvana, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like the whole emo, post-hardcore.
Yes, post-hardcore.
Yeah, that term. Yeah,
I love that.
That's pretty much all. I think I remember I was going to Long Beach State at the time. Yeah, like just being in bands and trying to be a rock star.
Yeah,
performing like at the most randomest venues, dude. Like one of the earlier bands I was in, we played like Knitting Factory and Chain Reaction.
Cool.
Chain Reaction's like a big.
I remember the name Chain Reaction, but I remember seeing. I think I've been to the Knitting Factory.
Yeah, if you're big on emo and post-hardcore and all that stuff, you've been to that venue.
That was a hell of a scene.
Yeah, I remember, dude. We played that. We would play these band showcases, and just go wild.
Yeah,
Get smacked in the head by bass necks and guitars.
Oh,
I just
man.
I remember that, just rocking out and going crazy on stage.
Yeah,
yeah, awesome. And that was before I had even thought about like trying to get in the studio recording, nothing that.
Yeah.
I was like,
you're just trying to rage.
It was just raw. Yeah, just rage pretty much.
Gosh. Planes mistaken for stars. Oh, rage.
Rage.
Oh,
dude.
my God. I can't believe
why
I forgot
did we even
about
leave that out? Rage Against the Machine.
We might need to sneak that in.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why top 3 is like, come on, man. Like,
you want to go 2 more?
Top 20?
I'm going to put Rage in mine.
Yeah, Rage is,
so that's
Rage,
4 for me.
Rage in the Deftones.
Oh,
that was, you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. Adrenaline.
You already know, dude.
Around the fur.
3 is not enough.
Shove it.
3 is not enough.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That era was so amazing. Yeah. Like just barely tail end of the 90s into 2000. Like, because then you start to
high
get
school for me.
Oh, because I like the grunge stuff, but then you start to get Deftones at the end of the 90s. Like, oh man, and Korn even was.
Yeah, Korn.
I wasn't. There was like a lot of kids, like a lot of white kids that were into Korn.
Yeah,
and I didn't understand quite. They were like super like Korn. And I remember we had a class, and like for some reason they let us bring music into play.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
That's awesome.
What kind of class it was. We just brought in CDs, and somebody played like I think
class in
Life After Death
in high school or
and like it might have been middle school or something.
Yeah,
somebody played something probably off Biggie Life or Death, and somebody played Korn. A lot of people don't understand
explicit versions.
I think so. I think we kind of got away. We were in Jersey, and it's
wow, nice.
Yeah, it was a loose ship at some point. but yeah, I God, Korn. I didn't get into them until maybe like maybe an album or 2 in, but then I started to go back and listen to some other stuff like Freak on a Leash. Like that's when I was like, woo! And that was a kind of almost a pop hit, like almost, even though it wasn't
when MTV was popping.
When MTV was really good,
was real, and they played the videos
like late 90s. MTV was like Carson Daly, like God, when they had guests on and they would just say stuff like they would talk and it was just live and no one was like polished to the PR, so they were just saying stuff.
Yeah,
Eminem was still hella weird moving into the just barely into the 2000s.
We didn't even talk about that, man. He's probably up there in top 10 also.
Jeez.
See, yeah, I'm really bad at that whole trying to say what's your favorite, bro. Like everything, man. Like take in everything.
Name one more. What's the one
even
more?
With movies? I'll be like, what? Dude, I don't even know. Drawing blanks.
Oh, do you have a top 3 movies? I've got like 5. Man,
wouldn't it be like what's your 5? Shoot.
The Professional international version. There's 22 minutes of extra footage.
Leon the Professional
with Natalie Portman. She's like 13.
Middle schooler, dude. That movie is dude.
So The Professional.
Can I just be like, whatever you say is yes. The same as I'm yours. The same. I'm the same guy. Like same. Dude. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. There's so that True Romance. And there's another director's cut where they do the arrangement of scenes they do differently. It's so weird.
Yeah.
There's the True Romance. It's always hard to remember. Requiem for a Dream is pretty awesome.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, I didn't want to have anything to do with
Jennifer Connelly. Oh man, biggest crush on her.
Oh
since
wow. Yeah.
Childhood.
Yeah. Whose daughter is that? It's somebody's daughter. I want to say it was Aerosmith.
Ask the interwebs.
Oh,
I'm just
like Jennifer.
On the Joe Rogan? Doesn't Joe Rogan have his guy? He has Jamie to basically fact check everything.
Yeah, Jennifer Connelly. Oh, spouse, children.
Big director. I don't know.
Somebody. I felt like Gaunt. Family. Was somebody else looking up? There's like all this. Maybe my eyes.
Oh, it's already been looked up.
Jennifer Connelly. Who are your parents? Born.
Sure.
I don't know.
I like how we're googling.
I don't know
actors and actresses.
Tales from Unexpected. I don't.
Sure, someone famous.
Yeah. Oh, you know what the other one is?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good. What is
Film?
It? Falling Grace. It was like Grace. This movie it's Sean Penn.
Okay, he's awesome.
State of Grace is badass. This is a good one.
Well,
man.
I haven't seen that.
State of Grace. He's like
text me that later.
Sean, yeah, I'll text you. Do I have your number or do we just have email?
I'll give you my number.
Okay, yeah, we got to take. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a selfie.
Yeah, man, nice.
After this too, State of Grace is really good. He's like 20 something. He's like an undercover cop. Ooh, and then it's got
oh man,
the guy from also. I like a lot of. He's probably one of my favorite actors. He's from Batman, the police commissioner. What's his name?
Oh, Gary Oldman.
Is that Gary? Yeah, Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gary Oldman.
Beethoven.
Yeah, Gary Oldman. Dude, he plays like a Irish, like organized crime, like basically organized crime dude. Yeah. Dude, his character is lit. Yeah. State of Grace, True Romance, Leon, the extra one, Requiem for a Dream, and I mean,
and Big Trouble in Little.
No, I like funny movies. Yeah, but no,
they're not like all time.
I like serious. Greatest. Oh, Heat. Oh. I like organized crime. I like cops and robbers. I like organized crime, corruption.
Did you like the Miami Vice?
The second,
the recent one, same director. Who's that?
Wait, they had a third. You're talking about the one with Colin Farrell and
Jamie Foxx.
It was
same director,
cool.
Right? Same.
It was kind of dark.
Was it not Michael Bay? Michael Mann? Something. I'm bad at that too. Bad at names.
I don't know, but it wasn't dark enough.
Heat had Val Kilmer, De Niro, Al Pacino.
Did you?
Jeez, man,
dude,
love that movie.
Did you know that Heat? That was like a remake. The original one is horrible. It's so bad. But yeah, he says he's like trying to. They do the heist, and then the guy's like trying to. He's like, "Oh, you didn't get the money," because he tried to like put a hit on him.
Okay, yeah, right.
He's like, "You didn't get the money." He's like, "I don't want the money." He's like, "What do you mean you don't want them?" It's like $200,000. He's like, "I'm talking to a dead man." Like, what? I'm talking to a dead man on end of this phone. And he's like,
yeah.
And he hangs up. And he's like, he doesn't want the money. He realized he's in trouble. Like it's like $200,000. You tried to put a hit on this guy. You're just not the type of person you would put a hit on.
Right.
He was lit, man. And if you listen to that, like the sound, like you have the surround or. Dude, when those gun scenes, when that
robbery scene,
when it hits the fan,
dude.
Oh, it's so intense. It makes me like almost uncomfortable. It's like wow,
yeah,
man. Heat's got to be in there. I mean, they can't anything after Heat. Like, I watch a ton of movies. I mean, I watch so many movies. I watch like international, like different countries. So like seeing their organized crime movies and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, there's another good one. It's called
dude.
Is it Le Predator? It's it's gonna be hard.
The Predator? Damn, I'm not gonna say that Predator was one of my all times.
Wolf.
But I remember watching the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator original, the first one. Like, I think when I was a kid, I would, because we would have VHS and I would just play, rewind, play, rewind, play. Yeah, I remember. I don't know. Yeah.
God.
Gang. Yeah.
Le Miserable.
Les Miserables what?
Oh, that's
Les Miserables? I'm just
kidding. Mesrine Part 1, Killer Instinct. I think it's a French movie. He's like a bank robber, and it's based on a real guy who, like, dude, he just kept breaking out of prison and keep being like running from the law.
Yeah. And French film?
It's like let's see. So I think it's actually like what is it? The story of French gangster Jacques Mesrine before he was called public #1. This movie is really good. Vincent Cassel, who also does a lot of good movies.
Oh yeah, he's G.
Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little crazy now. Vince Cassel, dude, there's a good. It's almost like the Boys in the Hood, the French Boys in the Hood.
Oh, nice.
It's called. It goes way back. It's God, La Haine. Yeah. La Haine, 8.1. See, that's a high score. 24 hours in the lives of 3 young men in French suburbs the day after a violent riot.
French Boys in the Hood.
That's what that is, man. I could go. Too. Don't get me off IMDb. You think YouTube is bad? Oh yeah. God, my mind starts pinging back and forth between.
And you got to follow the trail. You just keep.
Then
going,
you're like,
right?
how did I get here? Like you try to find.
That's the journey.
Follow a thought.
Yeah.
Backwards. Come on, tell me some of your movies, man.
Oh, dude.
Because I could keep going. Because I'm really into movies.
Can you pick a?
Come on.
Pick another genre again. Action, era action, 80s action, current. How about current? Can we go current?
Yes.
What? So what's that?
I'm disappointed with most action movies.
Yeah. Well, because of the CGI, or I actually haven't seen that one. I saw the first one.
I gotta finish watching it.
Huge. Oh, there you go. That Training Day.
Training Day.
When I say Training
Day goes down in the books.
Yeah. Yeah. I just like the dude. Blank. I don't know.
They're doing another Bad Boys too.
Oh, so 3?
I think so.
Damn, I don't want to say Bad Boys was up there, but the OG when they first teamed up, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, man, that dude,
that shit is funny.
That's like 2 in one genre, and I haven't even attacked like you know what I'm saying? We haven't even gone foreign yet. Like if we go foreign film, well, Liam the Professional, the OG, was that count as a foreign film? Who knows?
That was by what's his name?
There's speaking of Vincent Cassel, I don't want to say it's one of my favorite movies, but maybe one of my favorite movies that Vincent Cassel was in was this French film called Brotherhood of the Wolf. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to look it up.
Yeah, that one. I remember watching that.
The guy who he fought. Yeah, Brotherhood of the Wolf was cool, man.
Yeah, that was it.
And it was
it's definitely a French film.
Brotherhood of. I spelled it wrong. Brotherhood. I used to have it on DVD, but I think I let somebody borrow it.
Honestly, I just remember watching that movie constantly at one point. I don't know. Dude, Mark Dacascos is on there. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's just so cool, and he's been in every martial arts movie.
Sure, yeah.
After a certain period, like throughout the '90s, and
yeah, man, the whole. I think that's
there he is, Mark Dacascos.
Yeah,
he's probably like Filipino or something, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Filipino badass martial artist,
something like that.
See, sure, there we go.
We're gonna go away from facts.
There you go, Leon.
But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're right. That's the movie I was trying to think of because I could remember the name. Because I'll think of a movie that I know like a whole bunch of actors in, and then I'll go back and be like, okay,
dude. Oh man.
Yeah.
But like all time, dude.
Come on, bro. I know you. Cody, you got.
I told you I wasn't lying when I said I was bad at that. It's just too much. There's just, I don't know. Trying to think of a drama.
Dramas are good. Oh,
name some. We're probably similar.
Similar to what? Oh, you mean name some? Well, Blue Valentine.
Oh, yeah.
With Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Blue Valentine. That was a really good. I feel like there's another Ryan.
Didn't he do Drive? Remember that movie Drive?
Oh, I love Drive. I've talked to people who actually said they didn't understand the movie Drive.
They just need to rewatch it.
I was just like.
That movie was amazing. That movie
was extraordinary.
Yeah, I forgot who.
It was Nicholas serious.
I forgot the director. Bad with that. Nicholas something.
Oh my god! Two notes on that. There's a movie it's based off of called like The Driver, which is cool.
Yeah,
and a little he's even a little more gritty. And then you had Drive, but also his movie In the Pines.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's with really Bradley Cooper, isn't it?
Yes, he's the police turned
whatever,
and his son
senator or something. What it?
Dude.
Yeah, something.
And if we're talking about
that movie was crazy. That's almost like a western, but like
If we're talking about really random, like dude, there's a song in there, and it wasn't on like I don't think it was on the soundtrack because the sounds and like the music they use in movies isn't always like the soundtrack, like you know what I mean, like the score and like it could be different. So like even for like Leon, like Bjork, like there's a soundtrack like it's like her is like the whole thing, like almost I think like she has a lot like there's like different soundtrack and like stuff they use in the movie. But there's a song by some group. It's called they're called Cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Now I gotta Google. I'm glad
you get the thought, and then we follow the train, man.
Follow. What is it called? It's called what was it? In the Pines?
Yeah.
So
something like that.
Is it In the Pines?
Through the pines?
Sure.
Ryan Gosling's girl's in there too, right?
What do you mean? What girl?
She was also on Training Day.
Oh, Place Beyond the Pines.
Place Beyond the Pines. There you go.
The place. I remember the
Eva Mendes. Mad
music.
movie trivia.
Hold on, music. It's like it's at the party scene.
Oh, when their kids are
yes.
Okay. When the kid had just robbed the pharmacy and
Salem.
back.
Salem trapdoor.
Nice.
It's like some super distorted rap,
trippy
lo-fi.
Dang, man, have you heard of Shabazz Palaces?
Shabazz Palaces.
Oh,
what is that?
Super distorted, trippy rap.
Yeah, I gotta write that down.
I mean, dude, we're gonna be texting like crazy after this.
Okay.
I feel like,
dude, let's get back to it.
Oh, okay. So I'm still thinking.
No, that.
Yeah. That.
I was gonna say
drama.
Come on, give me some stuff.
I don't know. Godfather 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I don't think I've gotten through a full Godfather.
Oh man, I mean, I just dig Al Pacino. I guess.
Goodfellas.
We talked about Goodfellas, and
Casino.
De Niro and Pacino movies. Yeah, Casino's up there. Joe Pesci.
The Brasco one was okay.
Oh,
Johnny Brasco.
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. I mean, I dug that. I'll like if it's on TV, I'll still tune in. Yeah, all the gangster movies.
All the gangster movies.
Damn, I'm trying to think of a foreign film because I like. Dude, have you seen like any recent foreign stuff?
Foreign
horror? Yeah,
horror.
Like horror foreign, like Train to Busan. Have you heard of these movies?
Wait, say that again. I've watched more horror, like probably Korean or Japanese, but say it again.
Train to Busan.
Oh, I think my brother probably told me to watch.
That's one that really sticks out in my brain.
Train to Busan.
Yeah,
ooh, that looks
just like
good.
Just trippy.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks freaky because if you're on the train, you're screwed. You're like,
yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, so I need to watch this. Yeah, I'm gonna need a list from you. Me and my brother like constantly we're like sending each other.
We're just gonna
lists.
do a back and forth text. One's gonna lead to another.
Yeah.
It's gonna be endless. I can't wait.
Oh, I saw The Devil Chaser. You seen those?
Which one?
I saw The Devil and The Chaser.
Oh yeah, man. That's a Korean film too.
Yeah,
I saw The Devil. That one was crazy.
Yeah, my brother got me on some of that stuff.
I mean, I'm not gonna try to pronounce the actors' names, but they're all in the stuff.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one down there. Where is it? No,
there's one I just saw.
Holland.
Netflix is cracking.
Yeah.
Netflix is
that looks
has
scary.
a lot of stuff that are need to watch. What did I watch? The Green Room was a good one. With
the Nazi guys.
Yeah, exactly.
And they go to play.
You saw it already?
Yeah, I've seen it a while ago. Yeah, with the guy from Star Trek.
Exactly. Yeah. Who sadly passed away.
Picard. No, it was not Picard. It was a bald guy.
Jean-Luc Picard. Oh, you're talking. There's actually two guys from Star Trek. Remember?
Green Room. What's the actor?
The other kid was also in the new Star Trek. He passed away. Remember?
Oh, that's
crazy. Yeah, exactly. That
in the driveway.
That's a tragedy, man. That's terrible.
You think it's like suspect?
I mean, dude, I'm not gonna presume.
Which was that the guy that was in the movie?
He was definitely on the newest. I don't remember.
Did he look?
Sure.
What was his name? Hold on. Okay, let's
go back to Jean-Luc Picard.
So his name, where is he?
He's
he's like the bald guy. He was the leader in that movie of the Why is it not coming up in here? Am I looking at the right? Yeah, Green Room.
That's the right one.
Joe Cole, Ollie.
I'm gonna look here. Hold on. If I put my eyes on, I might be able to see something.
Neo-Nazi skin. Where? See?
Scroll down.
Which? Hold on. I know it's in here. Michael Draper. No, he's not any of these. This is not.
It looks like it's being listed under. Click full cast.
Let's see. Patrick Stewart.
I like how we couldn't figure out what the name was, even though it's such a legendary name.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. Yeah. Okay. Blunt talk.
Two for anyone. Anytime someone has two first names, they're pretty. Pretty legendary.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. He's the old guy.
Stuff. Yeah, that movie was crazy. I just saw that recently.
What that? Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Movie.
Yeah, I've seen a few. What are other? Oh, you seen the one with was it Gobstopper? It's with what's his name? What's the guy from Gladiator?
Russell.
Oh yeah, he was in an old like movie where he's like a neo-Nazi guy. Penny Stomper, Gobstopper.
Yeah, something. Romper Stomper.
Yeah,
I think I remember that movie.
Yeah, I think I might have watched that.
I don't want to spoil the end, but I think if you remember what happens at the end, it's pretty crazy.
I don't even remember. I can't remember.
Spoil the end on older movies.
Ooh, you know what's another?
Dude, what just popped on the screen? Good, the Bad, the Ugly. That's up there.
That's a good. That's old. Yeah,
old Western. Those spaghetti westerns, as they used to call them. Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
It's the Rise of the Foot Soldier. That's a good one.
That's a got it.
This one. This is probably it. Rise of the Foot Soldier. It's a good one. Also, yeah, The Life of Career Criminal Carlton Leach. Apparently, I love movies about career criminals. They're just amazing.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That
I guess.
Oh, The General. That's another one. No, is it General? The General. Hold on.
IMDb.
General. That's probably it right there. Yep. The General, the real life story of Dublin folk hero and criminal Martin Cahill, who pulled off 2 daring robberies in Ireland with his team, but attracted unwanted attention from the police.
Is that John Voight?
It looks like it. I don't remember him even being in that. Yeah. Oof. Apparently I love.
Save that one for later.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's a lot, man. There's a lot of.
It's a universe.
It's criminal.
There's a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hold on a second. Let me just see something. I think it's called Gangsters 3. No, that's 59. That can't be right. No. Is it?
Who's in it?
I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of
Gangster Story. Something popped up.
I don't know. What looks like it. No. Yeah.
Bronx Tale? I don't know.
Bronx Tale's good.
Bronx Tale's good.
Yeah, that's too. Man. Donnie Bronco, Billy Blanco from the Bronx.
Yeah. Carlito's Way.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, Bronx Tale is Carlito's Way is
that's Benny Blanco
from the
Benny
Bronx.
Blanco from the Bronx.
Yeah, Bronx Tale is a kid growing up.
Blast Carlito. Oop, I just spoiled that one. I
feel
feel like we know that one already. Yeah.
You don't. Once again, you're too young to be listening to this show. You need to go back and dudes. And they had Sean Penn in that too. He was the little
dude, he was
lawyer
he was the homie, dude.
Oh, yeah, he was the homie until he started slipping.
Yeah, Sean Penn looked crazy in that movie.
He was.
Yeah, he looked pretty crazy in that movie.
He was coked out to the maximum.
Right.
OMG, man. Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
I feel like I'm starting to name actors instead of like just straight up movies.
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that
might be the way.
This is the band.
Yeah.
Planes Mistaken for Stars.
Okay.
Have you heard them?
No.
I love them.
That's the one.
I'm about to go back and buy all their stuff. Like if you go to because dude, you know what it's like? You can't, like how you get old CDs,
I don't know.
For some reason
purevolume.com. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh wow.
That's a familiar day. I can't believe that one rang a bell. Yeah.
See, so
yeah, eBay. Dang, when's the last time you used eBay, dude?
Oh, I still use it sometimes. So planes, they have got like I'm gonna see. At one point I'm just gonna download every single one of the things. They've got some really good stuff. I can't play it on here.
Get the entire catalog. Yeah.
The FB algorithm.
Do you do that? So do you do that?
Oh,
like you do like a musical journey on a specific.
Oh yeah. Start from the beginning. Awesome. I did that for Lion. What is it? Kings of Leon one time. I started listening to their first albums when they did it, like Fire or whatever.
Yeah.
I started, and they had some good stuff.
I remember that band. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder where they're at now.
They got the money. You could just chill, I guess. Sure.
Damn.
I remember they're huge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. I think we're gonna call it.
Nice.
Call it because I realized I
feel like we need to
do it again.
Start watching all this stuff.
Yeah. God, man.
Dude, just like, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea, man.
I learned many things today.
We're gonna have to exchange.
Definitely need to watch this for sure.
Yeah, that's good, man. We're gonna have to. Yeah, crime drama.
Yeah,
organized crime. Yeah, any organized crime drama based on the real life of some criminal.
Damn, why do you find that interesting? Just
I don't know.
Sure, just cause.
Yeah, but so thank you for coming on, sir.
Yeah, man, appreciate it,
dude.
Of course,
you're the man. Mr. Mike Geluz, professor here.
Yes, sir.
At this wonderful academic establishment.
All right.
Audio engineer.
Thanks for having me on, dude.
family man.
Now let's get back to class.
Oh Lord,
I'm just playing.
Advocate of Asian Pacific,
sure, Filipino
culture,
Filipino American, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. Good guy, man. Thank you for coming on the Black Aaron Broadcast Show.
No worries, man. Anytime.
And we'll have to have you back on, or we're just gonna have to talk more.
We should do like, you know how like they would be doing the fight companion, the cast, and watch something.
Oh, did I lose the? Hold on a second.
Oh, the feed.
Oh no, I didn't lose it. Yay!
We're good.
But all right, let me go ahead and close this out real quick.
You got it.
Stay blessed. Don't stress. Stay tuned. Black Aaron Broadcast. Go.
Peace.
Peace.
Black Aaron Broadcast.